On behalf of all the graduates, I, Roshni, welcome you all to the graduation ceremony of 2021. I'm quite sure that most of you would be like, is this really graduation? Usually, when we hear the word graduation, we imagine ourselves all dressed up in the official gowns, our names being called up on stage, applauded by the audience that includes our families, friends, professors, classmates. But instead of gathering at Central Hall, here we all are sitting in front of our mobile, TV, laptop screens to celebrate this day. I do really wish those things could be true, but that is life, right? Nothing without obstacles. Only this time, life created the same obstacle for each of us. In fact, for the whole world to face, and that is coronavirus. I studied engineering management, and during that, I studied quite about the strategies, management, marketing of technology. And then one day, this thought occurred to me: what if the pandemic had occurred during a time when technology was not present? Difficult to imagine, right? The year of 2020 without technology. It would have meant no communication between the people and the families stuck in lockdown. It would also have meant that we wouldn't be able to attend this virtual graduation ceremony. We are able to graduate on time because of it. Well, technology is just one aspect, one example of what innovation is capable of doing. But innovation is not only limited to technology, it is widespread across wide fields of business, art, medicine, etc. We, the youth, have to ensure that the world continues to strive for innovation because you never know what it may hold for the future. As a student orator, it is my responsibility to represent every student graduate, which is why I would like to acknowledge all those people who made it possible not only for me, but for all of us. Most of us traveled to our homes, whether it was from one city to another or to another country. One thing is definite, that working or studying from home is not easy. So, to all the families out there, thank you for bearing with us. Thank you for understanding that even though we were there with you, we could not give you support or time while we were occupied with our very own submissions. I would also like to express gratitude to our professors and faculty members. Well, during these unprecedented times, they had their own hurdles to face, but they ensured that we did not face any. They made sure that all the teaching materials reached to us on time. They also made sure that all our queries were addressed in time. Thank you. I would also like to use one of the famous quotes of John Maxwell Edmonds and pay tribute to all the frontline warriors across the world today through this platform. And I would like to say that thank you. Thank you for giving your past 1 year and the coming days so that we could live safely in our homes and concentrate work towards our future. A big shout out to all the international postgraduate students because they get only 1 year to adjust in a new country, new syllabus, new people, and then the crisis. I encountered several people who told me, what a pity that you had to study during these times. But the batch that is graduating today is a special one. Why? The students before us, they might have been the first ones to graduate online. And the students after us, they kind of knew what exactly was out there in front of them. But the COVID-19 struck right when we were there. And being unprepared is not easy. It is always difficult than being prepared. Concentrating on the studies while the whole world is suffering and going through the pandemic was immensely difficult. All of us have shown what it is to be resilient. So, class of 2021, congratulations and all the very best for your future endeavors.